everybody. My name is Dizzy, and welcome to something new and something a little bit spooky and scary, at least for me. Um, because I'm coming to you from Meat Space. Hello, everyone. This is IRL Dizzy. Look, I have hands. I'm not just a pretty little raptor cosplayer down in the bottom corner of your screen. I actually exist. Um, yeah. Oh, we have a Shaka in the chat. Welcome. How's it going? We have a Boom Boom in the chat. Hi there. It's lovely to see both of you. Um, so yeah, this is exciting spooky times where I reveal that I do have a corporeal form. Um, and a physical space which I work from. Let's move that out of the way because it's gonna get in the way later, I'm sure. Yeah. So today I'm doing a thing which I've wanted to do on the channel. Sorry, my desk is all dusty. Wanted to do on the channel for quite some time, which is I have yes, and themed nail varnish. You're absolutely right, Boom Boom. Yes, yes. Hopefully color matching. I don't know if it quite comes through. The camera might be a little bit washed out, and I don't know if I have the ability to fix that or not. Um, Hang on a sec. I'm gonna quickly fiddle. Quickly fiddle. Possibly I'm not gonna quickly fiddle if one of these was like temperature or warmth. How's that look? Does that look better? I've upped the saturation, which maybe will make my hands look very like flushed. Hmm. Comes through, fantastic. Well, we'll decide what we want on camera settings. But I have this. It's a Lego set. I was bought it for my birthday last year, which is actually quite a while ago now. Um, but I've always wanted to do like some kind of IRL type stuff on the channel, and this was like the perfect opportunity. And I have not my ring light, I have my mother's ring light because my mother obviously has a ring light and I don't. And a 10 quid webcam and me, and that is what y'all are gonna be seeing today. Is we're gonna put this together. We're not gonna put this together, so it's got three builds. I have another copy of this set, and I have put it together previously, and it looks like this. Currently, this is the Pteranodon. It's currently being ridden by Clara Oswald. Don't mind her. She's not part of the set. um, but yeah, so I've put this together in all of these different ways previously. So that's not new or exciting to me. Shaka should really get a ring light, some sort of light for evening streams. I think it's characterful. Personally, your lighting setup, even with its foibles, but to be fair, they are, I guess, foibles. Um, yeah, so I've put this together every which way that it suggests in the book. So instead, what we're going to do is I'm going to get people to have a vote on what the actual thing we're going to put together. And for the last week and a half, maybe week and a bit, I've been running a bracket in votes. Let's see if I can bring it up. There we go. Zoom in a little bit as well so you can actually see it. This is my very high production value paint.net uh bracket that I've put together, and people have voted. We started out with sort of all these different heats, and then some of them were grouped by category, like we had modern ones and dinosaur ones, and we have four finalists that have beaten out all of the competition. Boom Boom says my cam is technically a document scanner. It has a big noodle arm and a built-in ring light. Oh, that sounds technical in a way that I don't understand. But yeah, we've had this big old thing, and we're down to four finalists, and I'm gonna fire up a poll that I even had pre-prepared. That's how prepared I was today. I am never ever that prepared, but I was that prepared today. So I'm just gonna click one button, two buttons, and there should be a poll appearing in chat. And I'm going to run you through what all the options look like, just in case you've forgotten. So from the modern animals category, I shouldn't have started with that because I don't know that's going to be the first one to come up. Hang on a sec. From the modern animals category, we have the fiddler crab. It's a group actually of crab boys, and their primary feature, the reason why they're called the fiddler crab, is because they have one big ol' claw and one little claw, and I guess that's good for playing the violin? Question mark. They're adorable little crabs. And they're super lopsided and they look super silly. And they weren't what I expected to kind of win any of the early polls in the bracket. Like I didn't even think they'd win the first group stage, let alone go on to make it to the final, but they did. So that's our token modern animal. We have another invertebrate in the running. This is Peytoia. It's got a radiodont, which means it has a round mouth, which looks like this, sort of. These are way back, many centuries ago, arthropods. They are super early boys from the Cambrian period. So basically, for those of you who don't have a geological time scale just built into their heads, you have the formation of Earth. You have sort of a few billion years where everything's just microbes, and then you have a few sort of really super strange things start to appear in the Ediacaran, and then you have like life as we know it proper begins with the Cambrian, and it starts out exploring kind of lots of different forms, some of which take off, like Amphioxus, which is a little fish boy that then went on to become literally all vertebrates, and some which hung around being big boys for a while and ultimately didn't sort of survive, and that's what these boys are. And they're probably best known for their little arms off the front of their heads. This is such a cute picture of one. I don't even know if it's supposed to be a cute picture of one, but it's such a cute picture of one. They're adorable. Radiodonts, less this one specifically and more like its cousin Anomalocaris, but they're, just as a group, I love them to pieces. Then we have Inostransevia. You don't have to roll the R. I was just doing that. This is a Gorgonopsin, which were, before there were mammals, there were mammal-like reptiles, also known as synapsids. And Gorgonopsians were one type of them. I believe Dimetrodon is also in that sort of large overarching group. So they really had a lot of diversity, and they ruled the roost in the Permian period. So you start life as we know it kind of starts with or multicellular life as we know it starts with the Cambrian. You then go through what the Ordovician, Silurian, Carboniferous, and then you have the Permian. And at the end of the Permian is the start of the dinosaurs. So these guys were around just before dinosaurs really took over. And this was an apex predator. I referred to it occasionally as being sort of kind of big cat-like. Like, it's not a big cat, but you can kind of see how something with this body shape went on to become a mammal that went on to become a big cat and other, like, modern apex predators. Yeah, he's a chunky boy. He's got some big teeth. You wouldn't necessarily want to run into him in a dark alley. Here's a picture. He looks much sort of fuzzier. Well, not fuzzy, but he looks much softer in this reconstruction. Yeah, Basically, yeah, they were the big predators of their day. And then finally, we couldn't not have a dinosaur in the running. We actually had more dinosaurs in the poll than anything else. These were all dinosaurs, but I didn't want to just swamp the competition with dinosaurs. So we have the winner out of 4 heats, and then a 4-way, like, who's going to represent the dinosaur poll. Ankylosaurus was the one that came through. Everyone probably already knows Ankylosaurus. It's a big, chunky, armored dinosaur with the club. Technically, the Lego build I have is not labeled Ankylosaurus. It's labeled Ankylosaurs. And I think it has spikes, whereas I'm pretty sure that Ankylosaurus didn't have spikes, although they're still reconstructed sometimes with spikes, because spikes are cool. Yeah, main features: built like a tank, Has a big old club at the back, which would do some serious damage if you got hit by it. Technically, I guess you also wouldn't want to run into him in a dark alley, but he's unlikely to try and chase you into a dark alley. And yeah, here we go. Here's an older reconstruction with the side spikes. I think the one that I'll be building has the side spikes. Yeah, so there's a little bit of time left on the old pole. Get rid of that display catcher. Back to hand space. Hello. And yeah, I'm gonna pop on some music because we need some background music. I've been promised that this is copyright free. If you end up not seeing this VOD on YouTube or not hearing this VOD on YouTube, it's because it wasn't copyright free. Let me look for some music to start. How is that in volume? Is that good background volume levels? Can you hear me talking over it? That's kind of the goal. It needs to be not too loud and not too quiet. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun just running the polls, and there were lots of build designs that didn't even make it like to the stage where they got pulled on, either because they were locked behind like a paywall or something, or because I didn't think that the build quality was good enough, or just because like all of the ones in the poll use a decent proportion of this set, because I didn't want to like have this set and use like half the bricks and then have half the bricks just left over, you know? So there's so much out there that you can kind of do. I'm also going to put in the chat so that it appears on the VOD. What the music is that we're listening to. There we go. So that VODlings can be like, oh hey, I wonder what that soundtrack is. It's this. It's like a 12-hour music mix. Yeah. But yeah, there's so much out there. It's on a site called Rebrickable. If you ever fancy looking up VODs and stuff, not VODs, mocks and stuff yourself. It's a great resource. Not every Lego set ever produced has a mock for it, but because they're user submitted. But there are plenty out there. In the meantime, actually, while I'm waiting for the poll to finish, I'm gonna do a little bit of plugging. Hiss, evil, I know. But I have a throne now. Actually, I even have a throne command, I think. There we go. Yeah. I haven't had the throne for ages because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to put on there. But now that I'm doing IRL Lego streams, I need Lego to do that. And I don't have a lot of Lego myself. But if somebody is watching and wants to see me do more Lego streams, then you can go on that and grab me something Lego-y, or I think I have it set so that you can actually suggest stuff as well. I will have to double check that once the stream is over. But yeah, you can acquire more Lego if you want to see me build more Lego on stream. That's kind of the gist of it. Oh, we have a gloves in chat. Welcome. You are just in time for the poll before it finishes. How's it going? It's looking like a pretty clean sweep for Ankylosaurus, actually, which I'm a little surprised by. Like the Fiddler Crab, I didn't necessarily expect it to get this far, and I certainly didn't expect it to win. But I'm not mad at all that it's won. It's a good build. But yeah, so if you want to see more Lego, go check out my throne. I don't like plugging stuff that's about giving me money, but I also realize that that's like a part of my job now. So I gotta get used to it. There may be other stuff appearing on there at some point. I think currently it is all Lego and then one like Umbreon plushie that was on the... When you start up a throne, it's like, pick some stuff to put on your throne, and it gives you a very small selection of things to pick from. So I was like, I'll have that, I guess. Shrug. Glasses also voted for the Chunky Dino. Oh, well, it's gonna be a unanimous sweep for the Chunky Dino, and Ankylosaurus with 100% of the vote. That's crazy, considering, like, most of the polls getting up to this point were 33, 33, 33 splits between 3 different options. The fact you guys have managed to come together and pick one thing that you definitely want to do, I'm really pleased by. You've done super duper well. I'm so proud of you guys. That wasn't meant to sound as patronizing as it did. I apologize. Alright, well, I have a set of instructions I'm going to open up for you. They're currently not the right size. How do I make that happen? There we go. Correctly sized instructions. You are all a success. Go you. I'm super proud of you, chat. I'm not beating the patronizing allegations. But yeah, so this is what we're going to be building today. It's designed by a cool person called Ambrosino, who I actually probably should link their Rebrickable. I'll put that in the chat and also in the description. If you're watching this on the VODs, you can look down there. It's hard to do this with the camera. Where are we? There we go. That's their Rebrickable profile. So these instructions provided by this wonderful human being. And yeah, I guess we should probably get a crack on, because we're 20 minutes into the stream. First things first, the key to successful Lego building. Sorry, I've just noticed that this has fallen down. This is not exciting or interesting particularly at all, but if you've been paying attention to my channel point redeems, you'll have noticed there's a dinosaur trivia quiz redeem now, I think. That's this. I picked this up for a quid in Sainsbury's, and it's got dinosaur facts in it. Boom has just noticed there are sound alerts. There are, yes, also sound alerts. Yeah, so as well as the throne command, I have panels now. There's a sound alerts panel with 3 things in it. There's a throne panel. I think there's 1 other panel. At some point, I will probably get nice professional-looking panels. I think there is a sub-goal for getting overlays and panels, because unfortunately they cost money. Lots of things today cost money. I don't like talking about things that cost money, so I'm going to pop that back. But yeah, organization. I have a tin. It's always good to have a tin. I hadn't thought about putting a tin on camera with a big ring light in it, so maybe that's going to blind everyone. It's from a very old thing. A microscience kit with a microscope. I actually still have the microscope. It's not the best microscope out there, but it cost, I'm guessing 10 to 15 quid from W.H. Smith's, which is not a lot. We have Curly Turnips in the chat. Welcome, how's it going? You have unfortunately just missed the poll. It was unanimous in being a result for Ankylosaurus. So that is what we're going to build today. I have just completely knackered that, haven't I? What naughty. Right. Let's crack open the box. Have a look inside. It's all in baggies. That's everything. Don't need box. Right. Instructions. Don't need those. We've got instructions. Oh, separate instructions for each one. Oh, we don't need any of those. Yoink. Ghost is only popping in very briefly because Lego. Well, it is a pleasure to have you for whatever time we have you for, as always. Yeah, we got 3 bags, and unlike with the main builds, it's not going to tell us what's in each bag. So I guess we just got to kind of start popping things open. I realize you probably can't hear the Lego sounds, can you? Oh, that's a disaster. We can probably fix this. Hang on a sec. Wait, is that a yes you can hear the Lego sounds? You can hear the Lego sounds. Okay, that's fantastic. You hear the little wink in the tin. Amazing. Phenomenal. Alright. Let's get it then. Let's get everything out into there. It's not a huge set. I'm worried this might not take us a full stream time. If not, we'll find something else to do for the rest of the stream. It might even be more Lego, because because I discovered I have slightly more Lego sets than I realised I do. So I do technically have another set that I could build stuff from. Alright, what are we starting out looking for? I don't know if you can see my cursor in this, it is there. We need a 6x2, which is this. It's on the side. A 2x2, and a little boy with doubles on. Good start. Click. I'm not going to narrate every click. And this bit, I guess, is we're starting with the body. These are actually some quite professionally put together instructions. Quite a few rebrickable instructions are literally just like plain uploads from stud.io, which is like a little Lego building program. And that the instructions aren't necessarily like, they're not in the good order. They're often sort of a bit higgledy-piggledy all over the place. These look like good, well put together instructions, which I'm quite pleased by. Oh, we have a Salty in the chat. Welcome. Can't stick around because I'm at work. Have good Legos. I wish your feet many days without stepping on them. Thanks. I also wish my feet many days without stepping on the Legos. Let's just move all the rubbish off to one side for one thing. Put that off to one side as well, so we can have this a little more kind of centered. Okay, what are we doing next? We're grabbing. Where are you? Some pieces. Not these, bigger than these. I'm so blind. I can't see them for the life of me. There we go, there's one. I think a lot of the stream is going to be me looking into this tub and being completely blind. 2 of them, and 2 2x4 green plates. 1, 2, there we go. This is a little bit of a sketchy attachment. I'm supposed to have... I've already built it wrong. We're on step 2 and I've already built it wrong. That needs to be hanging off the end there. That needs to go back. I'm doing my best to make this like visible to camera. I don't know how much it's working. Boop. Right. Okie doke. Now we've got a little sub-assembly. We need this, and 2 of these. These probably have a name. I mean, all Lego pieces have a name, but like, there's a name for this little bit. I'll show you what it looks like. Will the camera focus? Maybe. There's a name for that little bit. I want to know what it is. All of the bits that are like articulated bits in Lego, they're like, that's the good stuff. Letting your Lego constructions move. Why am I so blind? If anyone can see it on camera, another one of that bit. Another one of these. Say. There we go. There we go. Right. Popping you. Now we need block. Ooh, weird things. These weird things. These are odd looking things. 2 of them. Yoink. There we go. And 2 little axles. Not a lot of axles in this set. I'm used to Bionicle, which is like all axles. And I need little balls. Little ball mounts. We're gonna go in here. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is a tricky thing to put together. Because you gotta get the ball angled right. And also because my OCD, I don't know if you can tell. Oop. I need to have this like the same on each side. That's going to destroy my nails doing that, I imagine. We have a Shaska in the chat. Welcome. How's it going? I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are just getting started on our voted for thingamajig. We are putting together an Ankylosaur. Ball number 2. I line it up first. There we go. Just gonna push it a little bit further, like that. Get it a bit more even. Then, that's all the chunks we need for this next step. Putting these two on here. Like that. I guess this is going to be an arm mount. That goes on the back there. We good? I think we're good. Okay. Next step is easy step. We need 2 of these little guys. Easy step, they say. Then can't see things because blind. Come on, Dizzy. Come on, Dizzy. There we go. Hiding down on that side. And these are just going... Oh, interesting. They're going like on the side. There. And there. I don't know what these are going to be for yet. I haven't looked at any of these instructions in advance. Like, it's actually entirely possible that they might not work. For all I know. And they might look stupid in real life at the end. Who knows? Not me. We'll find out together. Okay, we've got our 2 chunks. Are we going to stick the 2 chunks together? Yes, but not for a bit. Okay, I need... Just scoop that down, actually. Can I push this just back? Will it like that? Maybe. 2 of these. 1 going each way. Popping that on top. And lining it up with the front there. Thank you, Shaka. Doop. Then a little green 1x2 and a boy with a bobble on the end. Thank you, Shaskor. I got it done last night, and it's been... I haven't had nail varnish on for probably like 5+ years. And so it's like, I don't really know how to care for it. I don't think it shows up on camera, but it's all like scratched already. I can see various different like bits where I've obviously pressed it into something and I've got some interesting textures. There is zero way the camera's going to focus on that, is there? No, not at all. But yes, the idea was that they'd sort of match, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm doing a branding." Put that on there. That one in front, and then I need more 1x2s. In this darker green. Jack says the scratches are not visible, the nails look great. Ah, that's excellent. I'm super pleased. Get on there, you little swine. Boop. I gotta hold it up to the computer now, which you can't see, but I'm just checking it does actually look like what it's supposed to look like. What do we put in next? Oh, now we're just sticking this on the front here, like that. Okay. I'm still not super happy about how these are connected. I hope it'll be reinforced soon. But that's the thing, when you get user-created instructions, maybe they won't be enforced. Maybe no one has ever actually put this together in real life. I don't know. I have no way of knowing. Oh, we've got a big step here. Right. 2 of these little guys, which you can kind of hardly see. 2 of them. Little translucent studs. Another 2x2 block. 2 of these slopey bits, or I call them inverse slopes or upside down slopes. There probably is a technical name for them. And 1 2x4. And we are putting a stud on there. Okay. Is this Ankylosaur lopsided? That's interesting. That's really interesting, huh? Oh, we have a person. Hi there, thank you, and thank you for the comments on the nail varnish. Chesko says, so I'm heading into town. I'm popping that on that side. Yeah. Join a narrative kill team campaign. It's predominantly guys who come and play. What if I just started making bets like, loser has to wear a skirt? I mean, I'm full here for challenging, like, people's masculinity. I think especially in 40k, like, there's a strong subset of people who need to have their masculinity sort of looked at. So long as it doesn't go too far into the realms of force femme, I think you're probably fine. Oh, and we have a Yowie. Hi there. Where's it going? Trying to attempt to watch this. Have a bad connection. Oh dear. Is everybody else's connection good? Do we know if it's a my end thing or a Yowie's end thing? Right, let's go on there. Right, we've now reinforced this side. We haven't reinforced this side. It's probably fine. Right? Nope, they say as it immediately falls off. You got a good connection here. Okay. That's good that it's not my fault. Alright, what have we got? I need another stud. Boop. I need 2 of these little cylinder boys. 1 cylinder boy. 2 cylinder boys. Yeah, it says, definitely a me thing. I'm somewhere where I know I have bad connection. That's fair. I'm not quite sure that's the conclusion we're trying. Okay, and then a little boy with a sort of a gripper. And 2 green inverse slopes. There's 1, 2. And oh, this is more lopsidedness. Oh, this is so interesting. I don't know how my brain is gonna take to asymmetry. We'll find out. Right, popping that on there. Boink. And this goes on top. And then that is going on there? Yeah, okay. Sure. Up. It says right now it looks a bit like a frog. I think part of the problem with this set being like in green is particularly in such quite a sort of a stark bright green, is a lot of things look fairly unnatural. It's super strange because they used to, before they had this version of this set, they had a brown version of this set and a blue version of this set, both of which look kind of a lot more natural. And there are some alternate builds that only really look good in like the blue or the brown and don't really look good in the green. But they don't make the blue or the brown version anymore. They only make the green version. So at risk of plugging once again, I apologize already in advance. But on my throne, I've got like the blue version up. And it's like it's the exact same kit, and it's like 3 times more because you can only get it from like resellers, which is stupid. But Boom says he lost his spikes on one side in a dramatic dino battle. I guess we could have a dramatic dino battle. Unfortunately, the one I already own is in Pteranodon form, and I feel like that's not a good enemy to do battle with an Ankylosaur, because either it's gonna just fly around out of reach and not do anything, or it's gonna come in reach of the tail and be immediately walloped because it's got like no mass to it. Put that on that side. We're looking good? Yeah. Okay. It's not gone on very well, if you can see. There we go. Boom says home run. Oh dear. Alright. Okay, now we're getting some spiky bits on. 3 of these. These are a piece I like only ever really used in this set. 3 of those. And we're going more lopsidedness. With a... Not this, but like this, but turn 90 degrees. There we go, this boy. I don't think the black shows up terribly well. Unless I can get it to catch the light. There we go. And we are sticking this on there. Oh, that's come off again. I really hope that like there ends up being a bridging bit going across the top, but I suspect there won't be. And then these are going on here. On here. And these are only held on by one thing, so they can rotate. So they're going to go out of line. And then this goes on here. What a strange place. What a strange build this is. Because this makes me want to get a Lego set. I mean, you absolutely should, apart from the fact that Lego costs 8 million billion pounds. It's such an expensive hobby to have. It's a shame because it's so good. I've got some kicking around. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on stream. So I have a few other Lego things which I can build. One of them is a thing that I might be able to build after like this stream is over, or this bit of the stream is over, if we don't take the full 3 hours to build. But one of them is a fake Lego from Wilco. But you can't get any good fake Lego from Wilco anymore because Wilco is dead. Jack wants the Lego tool neck, but very expensive. It's a really good looking set. I have no connection whatsoever to like the Horizon franchise. I don't even know if I own any members of the Horizon franchise, actually. I have to have a quick look at my Steam library. yeah, I've already got one expensive tabletop hobby chest score. I didn't really need to. Library. Steam. Yeah, I've got distracted. This is entirely my fault. Try and get this up to camera so you can have a good look at it while I'm mucking around. Yeah, either way, I've definitely not played any of the Horizon franchise. Oh, the white is really just like pure white on that camera, isn't it? There's no detail resolution whatsoever. If I can't cast a shadow on it because the ring light is around my camera. Of course it is. Shaq says Horizon Zero Dawn was sat in my Steam for over a year because my laptop couldn't play it. Then I played it obsessively off stream in August. You love it so much. It's a really good looking game. The first one. I don't know if I've seen the second one. No, I don't have either of the Horizons. There we go. It's a really good looking game, and the concept of like you run around and there's big like metal dinosaurs basically is really cool, and Ark also has that concept too. Ark I know more about, and it's like it's a really cool concept, and it's a survival crafter, and I don't have anything against survival crafters, but I feel like they demand more of your time than I'm perhaps willing to give. This is such a flimsy connection. Jesus. Going like that. There we go. Can we just put any kind of plate across the bottom here? That would be so useful. Shay says, I mean, the only crafting is making ammo, realistically. Okay, that's not so bad then. I suppose it depends how much you have to cry. Hi, BG! You join me having immediately just dropped something because I'm a klutz. I don't want to bend down to get it because I do not want my face on stream. Because I do not like it. And also because I'm not clean shaven right now, which I didn't wish to admit to anyone. There we go. So you can just sort of see my legs like shuffling about under the desk. Whoa, 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 whoa. I swear to God. Oh, my camera's come loose and won't come unloose. Bear with. Why are you being so stupid, you silly thing? Please don't be. Oh, I can't get my camera back in a nice position I had it. There we go, that'll do. Alright, you'll have to wait a sec while I pick stuff up. Now that camera's off. Okay, one of my bits has just decided to hide itself under the desk in a way that's really inconvenient. Thank you so much to Stevie Blonder for the follow. I apologise that I'm not on screen right now. I'm engaged in some very tricky trying to get a Lego bit out from a gap that is not much bigger than the Lego brick, and is certainly not big enough for my hand. Ugh. God, that was an experience. Oh dear. Alright. There we go. Camera is as back as close to where it was as I can get it easily. Unfortunately, the way my setup is currently working is because my webcam is crap. It doesn't have a proper like attachment mode or anything, and it's got no strength in the grip, so it's just sort of like perched, attached to a holder that's supposed to hold a phone for this ring light. I'm gonna go back to the VOD and cut out anything from the swinging camera times because, yikes. That's shaken me a little bit. I apologise. I might not be in the flow for a little hot minute. What was he doing? I was trying to stick this guy back together because it is the flimsiest connection. This. Yeah, okay, right, we've put our bits on, we've just done step 14. Let's get going. Oh, this looks like something that will hold it together. You couldn't have done this earlier? What have we got? We've got two smooth bits. Two smoothie 1x4 plates. Odd choice. What an odd choice. need 2 more of these. Really what this is telling me is I need to invest in an actual proper ring light setup, basically. How are we putting that on? That's going like that, I think. Then there. Boop. Then I need this. Go. Oh, adjust my seating position. Get my chair to not hit the camera at the same time. Right. There we go. There's that. Okay. Kirsten. Good to know, good to know. Oh, we're doing something very strange here. Oh, hang on. Right, I need 2 more of these bitey bits. I call them bitey bits because in the T-Rex one, they're the teeth. But they're good multi-purpose things. Like in the, I get the main box back for a sec. I don't know how well you can see, but on the Pteranodon, they're claws on the 2 wings, and on the Triceratops, they're like frilly bits. Don't know if Triceratops actually has frilly bits like that, but that's by the by. And then on the T-Rex, obviously they're the teeth. Really useful bits. I will maybe think about. I'm currently trying not to think about camera things, if that's okay, Shaka. But maybe I will think about them again at some point. All right. I need this boy here, and oh no, never ignore you, Shaka. Just you know, 2 of these. Yeah. Okay. And what are we doing? Oh, clonk. What's going up there? Oh, hi, Shaskor. I remember hearing Theon and Zoe talking about that a lot. Then, hang on. Will help if I... Oh no, I put this one the wrong way around, so there we go. There, and then we're pointing the studs on this, kind of back and out on each side. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okie doke. And then we're plopping this on top here, so it connects like that. Oh, clonk. Hang on. As connections go, this is not very sturdy. Come on, you silly thing. There we go. That's added a small amount of rigidity. Only a very small amount, but it's added a small amount of rigidity to the thing. Just says, I skipped ahead to the Beast playbook. Just reminded me of my 20D character. Okay. Right. I can't even see what 20 is. What is step 20? Is there a change for step 20? Between step 19 and step 20? There's no part listed for step 20. I'm gonna say there's no change for step 20. It's fine. Alright. Put that to one side. Again. Sorry, I'm still freaked out by camera stuff. Oh, in fact, actually, we're putting that properly to one side, because I think we're making like a new bit now. To my review though, there we go. Oh, I'm just gonna take a quick breather, have a drink. You guys can listen to some music for a sec. Alright. Okay, okay, what are we doing? New bit. New bit. Starting with 2x4 plate. More bitey bits. God, there are a lot of bitey bits in this set. In this build. There we go. And then 2 of these little guys. And pop in the little guys on the end facing out. Can I adjust them so that they're straight? Do we think? That'll do. Bitey boys on the side. And we're grabbing a 2x2 green plate and popping it on top there. And then we need one boy with a ball and one boy to hold a ball. And I'm guessing that that's going to go on this end here where there's a little ball sticking out. Ken says, whilst you build this, I'm going to build a zoo in Planet Zoo. Ah, congratulations. I said congratulations. No, congratulations. I mean enjoy. There we go. That's the right word. That's the word I'm looking for. Enjoy your zoo times. I think I own Planet Zoo. I've never fired it up. I think because I'm expecting it to be like Prehistoric Kingdom, and I struggle with Prehistoric Kingdom. I have like 15 VODs of me struggling with Prehistoric Kingdom on my VODs channel. Alright, we're getting another boy. Another grippy boy. And 2 of these. I need to have the 3 staggers, yes. And these go on the top here. Like that. Yep! Yep! Yeah, you do, BG. It's a fun game, like conceptually, but I just really struggle with the kind of the demands to be creative. I much prefer Jurassic World Evolution when it's just like pre-made bits. Shaka says, you don't think you've only seen any gameplay of Prehistoric Kingdom? It's had a lot of updates since I played it. It might be very different now. And it's one of those things where its greatest advantage is also its greatest curse, because the best thing about Prehistoric Kingdom is that you can like custom tailor-make buildings and enclosure bits and stuff exactly to your specification how you want them. And the downside is that you have to do that, because the pre-made like assets aren't very good, and at least when I was doing it, the stuff on the... Well, it's not that they're not very good, it's just that you can't like easily splash them in. It doesn't look good if you just have generic building kind of just slap there. And you know the workshop assets suffer from the same problem, that they're not easily splashable. And so I ended up custom making basically everything in my park almost. And the demand to just like, you have to be creative. And especially for a game to do on stream, like having to be creative for camera didn't didn't gel well with me. That's not a strength of mine. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this round bit, which I'm pretty sure is the only round bit like it in this set. And another 2x1 little plate. I couldn't find any of you earlier. Now there's 2 of you here. What are you doing? There we go. I looked like a faff when I was doing it. It was a little bit of a faff when I was doing it. The faff part I didn't mind so much, apart from the fact that it meant it took longer, and so I was having to like, everything got done very slowly. You going on the bottom here? I think you're going on the bottom here. And then I'm grabbing, hold up, where you can see it. Grabbing this guy here. You couldn't see the guy I was grabbing because of the thing I was holding, so you could see it. Typical. Loves his going back to work. Loving the Legos. Look forward to seeing the finished piece. Enjoy. Well, don't enjoy work, I guess. Well, if you can enjoy work, enjoy work. But I'm not expecting you to enjoy work. But I'm having a good time building so far. It was lovely seeing you, Gloves. B says, like, when you're trying to make an enclosure, I had to make a mess around with a boulder to make it fit. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff like that. Right, that's this page. That was 26. 27. Oh, I just found one of those. That bit. And a green bit with a sort of notchy thing on it. You? Yes, you, because you're going to fit into a claw grip. Okay, fantastic. So that bit goes on top. There. And this, you're going to click in. There. Shaka must lecture. Enjoy lecture, Shaka. Adios. It was lovely having you here. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? Put that down. So I have 2 hands. One of you, and one of you. And we're snapping this underneath. That goes. Right. And we need one of the red bits. Another one of those green little guys with the bit on the end. Where are you at? There you are. Whoops. God damn it, I just dropped another piece because I'm a moron. Gotta not knock the camera this time while reaching down for stuff would be ideal. Oh, you stupid thing. I hate this setup. This is actually awful. This is a nightmare. Okay. I have to fix this for any future IRL streams for sure. Gonna take a bit of break. Take a breath. Yeah, quite possibly BG. Because it's happened twice now. Oh, I'm just gonna calm down. I apologize. I really, really do not want to be on camera. I really apologize. It's just you can't see. I've got a hand like on chest for a sec. Oh. Okay. Click that on. Click that underneath. There we go. Oh god, we're just waggling this guy underneath at the bottom, are we? Just like that? Okay, sure. And then strange bits. With the studs coming off both sides. Pop in one. There. Oop, that's popped off. There we go. The other one on there. This bit, I know it's because it's going to have a club on it, but this bit looks so sort of weird and stiff compared to the other bits of the tail that like flex and articulate. Okay, grab him. Smooth red bit and a little red bit, and then leaving one dot at the front, one dot at the back. Get on there, you. Get on there. There we go. Oh, we got a really awkward little zoom in here, but okay. I need 2 more of these guys. 1, 2, and 2 of these little 1x2 slopes. Oh, it's got a bit of eyelash on it. Right, and then these are going on each side. So put you on there. I guess we're having this top is smooth, so it's going in that orientation. There we go. This is our club. The club on an Ankylosaurus is like cutely heart shaped almost in a lot of renderings of it, which I think is really sweet. Right, and then I'm gonna go to here and grab 2 of these. I don't know how well you can see these little claws because they're like small and black. 2 of these. 1, 2. That down there. What way are they facing in these instructions? I think they're facing outwards. So they're gonna look. There we are. I think that the newness of the set, weirdly, is making this harder. Come on, you. Come on, you. In you go. It went in and it came straight out again. Go. Get. Dropped it again. Good job, Dizzy. Alright. Just a sec. I don't even know where that's gone. There, that's gone. There'll be a little bit of possibly the sounds of me scooting about while I adjust my chair and camera and things to get back into position. Alright, we're back. I got it in. There we go. So it looks kind of like that. Can we get that to focus at all? Is that in focus? Who knows? Club, spikies. And then step 35, stick on back. Go. I need to adjust my seating position again. Look. Alright. Starting a new bit, but only a temporary new bit. 36. What are we getting? We're getting this boy and this boy? They don't... I don't know if you can kind of see, but they've got like a little bar across them, which isn't showing up in the instructions. But I'm sure that's fine. There's certainly no alternatives, so we're gonna go with that. This slightly adjusted camera position is... I'm gonna transition away again so I can fix it, but at some point it's just slightly jiggled itself. There we go. It wasn't quite... It's still not... You can see a bit more of my mouse now than you could before, but that's fine. It just wasn't quite where I wanted it to be. One of those, and a left-hand side little winglet. Popping that on there. Popping this on the front. And grabbing another left-hand side winglet. Putting it on top. That. And then this whole thing is going on here. This is really not... This is really... Because there's this grey bit here, and not an actual thing like on top of this, keeping it in, this bit is not very well connected either. This is maybe not the order that we ought to have done this in. There we go. Put that back up there. What's next? So now we're doing the same thing, but in reverse. So, a right-hand side winglet, and a 2x1 block, and a green boy, snapping that on the front there, I think it's sturdy, snapping that on behind, another right-hand side winglet to go there. Popping this on the other side. Oh, heck. He's all falling apart. Hang on a sec. Oh, wow, he's really falling apart. Yeah, this wasn't the right order to do this in, as it turns out. Ugh. We can rebuild him. Probably. I might need to backtrack a few steps. There's that. What's going on the back? Somewhere. I think this might have come off. I'm not certain. Hang on, I've got to backtrack a bit to put this thing back together. Let's have a look at what this looks like. Alright, so we got that. We've got this bit. Oh no, hang on. Oh, that's all bought. Okay. This bit there. And this bit there. And this is on behind there. Okay. And then this is the one that goes on that side. Currently, it looks like actually like one of them Eurypterid scorpion things that we decided not to build in the end. That needs to go on. That. There we go. That's... I've just absolutely gouged a welt in my my nail varnish doing that. That's fine. And that goes on the other side. Like that. Then we have this bit. Which I'm gonna quickly do that on this. Attach like that. Straighten that up. That back there where it belongs. And that's going to go on here. Like that. This is a really terrible connection. This is a really atrociously bad thing to build. This bit is. It's quite unfortunate, because the finished model I think is going to look great. But also, if you touch it wrong, it's going to fall apart. It's going to shatter. Right, where did we get up to? We just stuck this leg on for 41, I think. Yeah, okay. Put that back there. Right, what are we getting? Another left-hand winglet. And one of these boys. And this time we're putting this on the back. Like that. Okay. Then... one of these and one of these. This goes on the front. Goes plate first. And then the cup holder thing. I need a little wobbly ball bit. Little wobbly ball bit show. Little wobbly ball bit. And a slopey beige bit. Oop, lost that for a sec. And then a little wobbly ball bit clicks in. And the beige bit is going to go around like that. Link those together. Okay, and then I'm getting two of these guys. 1, 2. Don't know if you can see that. Bimbo must await to appease the government. Boo! But is with us in spirit. Thank you so much for being here in spirit, Boom Boom, and indeed for being here in person for the time that we had you. It's always lovely to see you. Right. Doop. 1, 2. Need to be around like that way. And I'm doing a very strange thing with this bit going like underneath, pointing across. That is a very strange thing to do. And it's going on here. Now this is quite a firm bit to hold, luckily. Is that the right way around? That's the right way around. There we go. Snap. Put me up there, and I'm assuming we're about to do the same thing in reverse. So, right winglet. Green bit goes over there like that. Dark green 2x1 cup holder. Boop. And also boop. And a ball to go in the cup holder. Boink. A little wobbly. Not so firm. And a beige bit to go on there. There we are. And very much kind of same sort of thing as we did before. Two of these guys with little claws. Hang on, where's the camera? One, two, A, and grippy. And the claws are going on top. That. The grippy is going underneath, pointing. Whoop, 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 pointing that way. There we are. And then this, yoink, is on the other hip. I've just broken a bit off. I'll put that back in a sec. There. Luckily, this is the sturdy side. There's a strong side, and there's a weak side. I might be able to actually patch that. I've got a box full of bits, sort of somewhere behind me. It might be worth patching that up, because I'm assuming the reason why it's lopsided like that is because there's no other 2x4 blocks in this. But I have 2x4 blocks. I might even have 2x4 blocks in this screen, I don't know. Alright, that's this. Let's put that away to one side. Okay. I assume this is going to be a neck joint? I'm not really sure. We'll find out. We've not got a lot of parts left in the box, so we must be pretty close to the end. Here you. Two of these. Don't know how well these show on camera, but they've got a little rolly bit at the end. Two of those. And another bald boy. And put that on the end. Like that. Put that there. And that bar. Up. And then we're grabbing one of these 1x4s. Two little green plates. This goes on the back. I quite like this next bit of music. Like, there we go. Phenomenal. And then I need more of these. These are the big slopes with the 3 step downs. We're only using 2 of the step downs, which is a bit worrying, because it makes me think that we're going to try and use these as like connector bits again. We'll see, because it didn't work so well on the main body. We'll see how it works on this. Boink. Plate on the back. This is going under here. There we go. And then we're grabbing 2 of these, which have 2 grabbers. These are probably my favourite grabbers, the ones with the 2 grabbers. They form a nice sturdy connection. I don't think we're going to be using them as hinges today. I think they're going to be like little spiky decoration bits. If you're hearing like crackle, by the way, that's not your speakers, that is just the music. It just does that. In case anyone was worrying. Right, 2 more of the roly black boys. Oh, this part, which is a very strange part. I don't know how well you can see. It's got an axle hole, and then like handlebars. very scratched up now. 2 of these. I don't think I even knew this part existed, to be honest. Alright, we're snapping the handlebars in on each side and folding them down. I wonder if this is its head. I wonder if these are its eyes. It's a bit odd to have a little ball coming out of your face. Maybe not. But like these, because these are going on here, they could be eyelids. What do we think? I don't know. Oh, hang on, I've put these on the wrong side. Hang on. They actually go around that way. Oops. Oh. That was much more sturdily connected to the thing under it than the thing under it was to the thing under that. Go. Okay, yeah, no, they look a lot less. They look a lot less like eyelids from this direction. Oh, okay. This is going here. So this is where the neck is attaching, I guess. That's that. Oh, that's a really strange attachment. I mean, there's lots of really strange attachments. It's because they're using like a limited predefined selection of pieces. That is quite a strange attachment, though. I'm amazed that actually like clicked on. I don't know if I can show you. Like, because this bit is not pushing against anything, really. I guess it's pushing against the studs of the... Really can't show you very well, can I? This grey block... Oh, no you don't, you swine. Hang on. Pause to fix camera. Apologies? Right. Yeah, there's a little grey block in there. That one there. That's not actually like clicked onto something underneath. It's just kind of, it's clicked on something from the top. It's clicked on the underside of a little beige bit like this. But it's just resting on the studs underneath. Alright. Okay, 61. We're starting a new little bit. Grabbing this. Which is the back of our Pteranodon on the finished purple one. That's where Clara sits. Grabbing this, grabbing 2 of these boys. The holes in. Snapping them on there. And also, whoop, don't drop it. There. Give me here, you silly thing. There we go. Oh, we actually have some proper Technic-type connections going on now. One on that side, and one on that side. It's not a good way to show you me doing this, unfortunately. There we go. Snap. And then we've got our bigger kind of black claws. I don't know if I can... Okay, can I... Right. Little black claw. Big black claw. Black claw. There we go. We're popping these in kind of at a funky angle. They're going in like that. Oh, they twiddle quite a lot. Twiddle freely. They spin. So I guess it doesn't really matter what angle we put them in. As long as they go in, as long as this thing stays stuck. Right, and then this is going on the back. This is going to help the rigidity, I wonder. Could we not have done this like 20 steps ago? Maybe more. I think it's going on there? Yeah. Okay, now that's firmed this all up. So the lopsidedness doesn't matter so much anymore. And yeah, from the outside, the difference is this bit versus this bit. And there's one bit inside. I'm going to scroll back a few steps to show you. There's one bit inside that I'm not sure why it's there. Hang on. You can see this bit here. I'm not sure why that's there. It's lopsided. I don't think it connects to anything. I can't see it very easily, but I don't think it does. Can kind of... It's under this? It's under this plate. There's like a little black space there. That black space is that black part. I don't think it connects to anything. Anyway. What time is it? Oh, it's 1:30. It's probably time for me to have another drink, if nothing else. Soothe me nerves a little bit after camera worries. Give me a tick, I'll just be on mute. If you're interested in what I'm drinking, it is fake Pepsi. Actually, that's not true. It's fake Pepsi Max. There we go. From probably Lidl? Maybe Aldi? But probably Lidl. Well, we were on step 64 we just done, and finally actually made the body vaguely hold together. Alright, we're making a new bit. Oh, this is going to be the head. Look, that's definitely a head, isn't it? I'm going to fiddle with the camera slightly again, which I apologise. So I'm worried it's slipping. And having fiddled with it, it's now definitely slipping. Why will you not just stay where I put you, huh? Why do you hate me so much? Hang on. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, there we go. Oh, you can now properly see my mouse. Hello, this is my little mouse. It's old and chipped and natty. I'm gonna keep that out of shot, maybe. Right, we've got a little head to make. Just looking up at the camera, making sure it isn't slipping further. Keep an eye on it. Oh my goodness, what are we doing? Get in one of these boys. And one of these boys. Snapping one on the t'other. Then another one of these. We had these earlier, they put a hinge on them. Goes underneath that. Swing that up. Then I need a 1x1 square green and a 2x1 in green. You know, it's kind of odd because I think when people who aren't into Lego think of Lego, they think of the thick blocks, don't they? Like this bit there. And they think of the 2x2 thick block and the 2x4 thick block. That's like the generic stereotypical Lego block. And actually, the vast majority of the building is done in plates, in bits that are this thick. Maybe that shouldn't be odd to me, but that is the case. But it is the case, and it is odd to me. Okay, what am I doing? I'm getting another 1x1 square. I'm getting one of these slopes. A little slope. green this time. We've had little slopes in the beige before. Where's this going? It's going on there. No, it's not going on there, apparently. Hang on. Can you behave, please? For the camera, thank you. There we go. Pat pat. Alright, and then hike this on top. Solidify that up. Actually, it's still got a little bit of play in it. Because it's around this column. It has a little bit of rotation. That's fine. And now the nicest step of all, we're going to give him a nose. What do I need? I need one of these. These are the small slopes. And another 1x1 square. This goes on the back of the head. Boink. And the triangle is the nose. Boop. There we go. Right, I now need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. And these little, I thought, light bulb bits. So I don't know if it shows like how different they are to the studs. If I can find the camera, I can hold it up, and then it won't focus, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, they've got like a little bit that comes out the end of them. 2 of those, and then 2 of these dark green 1x2 plates. And we've got a little sub-assembly on each side. That's how you know this is like a sensibly put together set of instructions, is they have sub-assemblies. I don't think the stud.io can do sub-assemblies when it makes instructions automatically. I assume this must still be rendered in stud.io. I don't know how else you do it, but then I don't go around making mocks online. So why would I? You can't really see me putting these little triangle bits on very well, because I've got chunky fingers. Every time you see me type now, and I say like, "Oh, I got fat fingers," you've now seen them. You know what I'm working with. I think we're doing one of my favorite silly little building things to do. Oh no, we're not. Never mind. I thought so. So the underside of plates have they've got a hole that you're supposed to put a thing in, and they've got this little middle bit, which does actually fit down the center of a hollow dot like these ones. But we're not doing that. I think we are just putting it on sort of sensibly. Yeah, it's much better when you put it on sensibly. And again, there's a bit of play and rotation in these, but I don't think it matters. 1 eye. 2 eyes. Now we've got to stick this on the front. Trying to do it in a way that you can still see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. Right, now we've got various little spiky boys to add on. So I need 2 of the big boys and 1 little boy. The little boy is going to be the more annoying one, so I'll try and do him first. He's kind of pointing upwards, I think. Oh, I'm going to have to turn this head. Excuse me, that's definitely a broken neck. Never mind. It's going to go in there. And then... oh. What? What am I doing? What am I doing? This is going in here. I don't know if I can show you how this is going in. It's going in there. Unfortunately, the black of my keyboard is in a really inopportune place, and it can't go further back, because that's like the edge of my desk. And then the wall and windowsill behind it. It's going in there. Kind of that angle. And this needs to be pointing up. So we've got some spiky boys there. And then this other one, is going in that grey bit in the axle hole. It's kind of genius how, like, the inside of the axle hole is the same diameter as the inside of the little Lego dot, and it's the same diameter as the inside of the of like the Technic axles. It's so well thought through that they're all like compatible in that way. Okay, I'm not quite sure what we're doing for this next step exactly, because we've got the two of these, sure, fine, easy, I can see where those are going. And we've got the one little one, and I can see where that's going. But it's also wanting me to put on one of these. And I cannot for the life of me see where in this picture that goes. Oh, no, I can. Hang on. Oh, that's weird. Am I supposed to put one on the other side? Oh, look, there was a step here that I missed. I missed step 72. Hang on, let's go back and quickly do that. So there's one of these is going on here on the side. So it actually covers up. Hang on, this is really awkward to do because I've got to like get my thumb in there to push against. I don't think that's really working. It actually covers up half of the uneven brick. Does that look right? I think that looks right. Anyway, scrolly back down. Right, okay, so pop this in over here. I'm gonna have to move the leg out of the way, hang on. Once again, I kind of got nothing behind it to push against, which is a little awkward. There we go, that's on there. Then I have to make these spikes stand up. This is not quite an Ankylosaurus Ankylosaur. I was only using Ankylosaurus as a representative one. Ankylosaurus is a bit more sort of nodule and less spike. This is tough to get in. That particular part didn't want to have stuff put in it, apparently. We've got the little one, just going in at the front here. Might not be able to see this at all, I don't know. It might not want to go in at all. There we are. And then this one is going in here. Boop. Right, and then you can kind of see you've got this fairly impressive array of spikes now. Its head pointing right. Oh! Oh, its head's come off. That's a little unfortunate. Do. That's happened because this has all come off. There we go. Right. He's looking like a mostly complete Ankylosaur, which is pretty good. Oh! I think that's actually the last step. I think we've done him. I think he's now an actually complete Ankylosaur. Let me shoved the spare parts out of the way for a sec. Get him all sort of straightened up. Get his legs down. His legs are a little bit stiff. He's got articulated rear feet, but not articulated anything else. He's got a bit of a club that he can swing back and forth, like that. He's got a happy little face. That's great! I love that! Here's still a little wonky. Hang on. I'm going to put this down. And then, oh, I'm not going to be able to get my camera down actually. It's although it's wrapped around the mount that it's on, which is supposed to stop it falling off, which it doesn't. It does stop it from like being moved at all. But yeah, Ankylosaur boy. I'm really pleased with that. I think that looks great. On the desk, he's got like, I can't really show it to you, but if you put him on the level, his back legs are a little bit longer than his front legs. I think that's actually like how they work, because they had the old paleoarts used to depict them like dragging their tails across the ground with a really low stance. Can I make him low? And like, yeah, tail dragging. Because they were like, oh well, the toe's so heavy, his sides come off again. We'll fix that in a sec. They're like, oh, the tail's so heavy, it must be sort of dragged. But actually, no, it was held in this kind of more robust, upright kind of posture. It doesn't come across well because the camera's upwards, but yeah, right. That's all come off. It's partly because of this connection in the middle. This connection with the two of these right at the very start was just a really bad way to start this particular build. I'll have a look to see what's in. Yeah, they really were clutching at straws. I don't know if I can show you what's left in terms of pieces. But the answer is not much. That's it. That's everything. It's mostly just these bits, which are like bits of bone or horn, depending on your build. But as I say, I have spare parts. Don't know if I have a spare part that would be good for this particular problem. Like, I have a spare part that could have replaced that. But I don't know... What I really want is a 2x4 plate to run across the middle there and secure that. That would be ideal. I'm going to be away from the camera for a sec. So you can have a look at him. I'm going to have my mic off. And I will be back in just a sec once I've had just a quick skim to see if I've got an obvious plate spare that will help this conundrum. Alright, I'm back. And I've acquired... It's not in any of the right colours for this set. It's in light grey, and I think it might even be in the old light grey. Actually, this is heresy. This is actually a Mega Bloks bit. Oh, I just pressed the microphone. Yeah, this is a Mega Bloks bit. This is super heresy, but I'm gonna see if I can take out that bit there, plop this in, and see if that won't be a much better connection. Not if. Well, if I can't get it to connect, it won't. I've never ever in my life before, although Mega Bloks are compatible with the leading brand, I have never once ever made something that combines a Mega Bloks brick and a Lego brick. So this is another first for this stream. About to see just how compatible with the leading brand they are. And I will say, this is going to be a Mega Bloks brick from quite a while ago as well. There we are, that's in place on the side there. Still can't get this side bit to really stay on. You can see that's why this one popped off on the other side, because it's just a really shoddy connection. Put this back in now. Hopefully a little sturdier. Pop that on the side. Like that. There we go. Much stronger boy. He can walk around. Boop. Boop. His head's fallen off. And his body's fallen off. Okay, the Mega Bloks bit is not in, as it turns out. It's fine. It's fine. We're working on it. We're working on it. I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, I'm back with take 3 of making this guy's body work out. There we go. I've got this, which is seemingly identical to the Mega Bloks bit, but it is a Lego bit. You can't see, the camera won't pick it up, but it's got the little Lego thing on it, on each of the dots. This is super old. In fact, I need to just mute for a second because it's got a bit of grime in it. Hang on. This is super old. The surface is like, I really can't show it to you. I don't think it's really a real shame. But the surface is pitted and holed. It's got gunk in it from goodness knows where. That I can't easily seem to get out. I probably need like a toothbrush or something to get that out, really. Yeah, so this is going to be something that I used when I was sort of that high. When I was about the size of this model was when I probably last used this brick. It's going to get a new home, hopefully, in here. Take those bits out. Slap that on there. Boop. Then the awkward thing is trying to remember how we line it up. Right back at the start. That goes down the middle of these. So that one on that side, that one on the other side, like that. And then, gotta fit this whole thing back onto here, press down, hope that's now a firmer connection, and then re-click his head back on. There we go. Alright. There we go. That's actually classic tail dragging posture. It's just been knocked into that shape. There we go. Two spare bits from this set. Go in the box. And there we have a finished Ankylosaur. He looks really good as a finished model. He doesn't articulate super well. I'd like another point of articulation in the tail. And his back legs are a little weird. But he's super cute. I love it. I love it to pieces. This is the Pteranodon original. But we'll ask Clara. We'll ask Clara what she thinks. Would she be happy to ride on this? Happy to ride on the Ankylosaur? She's having the time of her life, look. There we go. Wonderful. That's great! What time is it? It's about 2 o'clock. We have time for me to build one more thing. It will take me just a second to, like, get everything ready for it. But we have time. The other thing that I'll need to do... Let's put you up there. Put you up there as well. The thing I need to do super quick. Get all of these bits, because I'm wondering if there's enough here for me to make the rib cage that goes with the regular T-Rex. So there's a in the base instructions it's T-Rex and then rib cage. I'm gonna try and make that. I don't think I have a convenient PDF copy of these instructions, so I'm just gonna sort of hold them up and show each instruction to you as I do it. So for this, I need one bit and a bit to hold it. They click in like that. And then we're getting the long white strip and clipping it on there. It's going to form the backbone. And then sort of same again twice, really, just clipping it further down the thing each time. So, there. Doop. Clip them on. And then 1, 2 pair. Clip them on. And then on there. Might need to be a little further apart, actually. They should slide. There we go. Right, and then the next step we're getting the white boys, which are these. Oh, he's running away. He's run off screen. He doesn't like being on camera. These boys. Doing the same thing with them. Doing 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, and then we make half a pair with this one that's already on. That. And then we make another pair with the remaining 2. One there. Then we fold them all up to make a sort of a ribcagey type shape. That looks like a ribcage to me. Perfect. Alright. So yeah, the rest of this just got to sort of like click it together to make sure nothing goes walkabouts and gets lost. It's going to be a little tricky actually with this particular collection of leftover bits. I might need to find a little baggie to put them in instead. Yeah, we're gonna need a little baggie for those. That's fine. Right, just gonna hoik them back in this bag for now. I always love making these little like extra bit stuff. Just finding the best way to pile all the things back together after you've done. Alright, I'm gonna go and get another Lego box. There's not voting options for this one, partly because I could only find one mock. It's a very old set. I will see if I can get those instructions though. I can show you, I guess, while I'm building. Oh, I just murked the music because I'm an umpty. Whoopsies. There we go. That's my fault. Yes, we're making a thing called Love at First Sting, which is apparently made by the uploader's son. Let's download this. See if I can get it open for you. There we go. B-movie? No, Scorpion in this case. I haven't seen the B-movie. Is that a line from the B-movie? Oh dear. I'm also going to be right back because I'm going to be getting up just briefly. And it'll probably muck the camera about. I'll be back in a sec. No, but it could be. Yeah. You're like it. If you just said yes, I would never have known. All right, we're back. So this is set 4401. Get that to actually show. There we go. 4401. It's a designer set, which I think was like the forerunner to the 3-in-1 creator sets. And I have no idea actually how old it is. Let me see if it'll say. Released in 2003, this set. So this set is 20 years old when it was first released. And I'm guessing, honestly, that this physical box, I mean, you can see it's in pretty bad shape. My guess is this physical box is not that much younger than 2003. Yeah. So this has sat around in just my big old box of Lego, what I just went to grab bits for the Ankylosaur, for goodness knows how long. And it's finally going to be built. The designer sets are quite annoying in a way, because they have... hopefully there'll be physical instructions inside that I can show you. I have no idea how to open the box without destroying it. There's like a little breakaway tab there. There we go. Break the breakaway tab. I think they're supposed to have a little bit more rigidity when you open them than this does. There we go. That's not... Win LEGO prizes! Congratulations with your new LEGO product! We would very much like to know your opinion of this LEGO product. By answering a few questions, you participate in the competition for valuable LEGO prizes. I'm guessing somehow that competition's probably ended at some point in the last 20 years. I just got a brief glimpse of my head, but it's fine. My chair is in an awkward position. I'm worried I'm going to hit the camera stand again. Alright, what have we got? Let's It's not supposed to be going quite like that. Let's have a look-see. Is that everything? It's everything. Yeah, so this is the instruction booklet. And it gives you like lots of different creations you can do. And like a couple of them you can kind of do at the same time. I don't know if that comes across. They're in like a little box, these two. And these two are also in like a little box. But I just don't think the instructions are as nicely organized as the 3-in-1 creator sets are. And I don't think they like optimize the use of the pieces in the set anywhere near as well either. I think it's a massive shame. I just punched the microphone again, apologies. Ah, and we have a BSSIX! Or Basics? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hi there, welcome! I saw you yesterday, didn't I? That was a really enjoyable stream to raid into. How's it going? I'm building some Lego. I've actually built some Lego. We made this boy today. B is fine, wonderful. Welcome in, B. But yeah, how's it going? Look at him, adorable. Yeah, yeah. I'm a big dino human, so making a dinosaur was kind of a dream. And actually, just streaming Lego on camera also kind of a dream. Alright, open a little bit. Once again, it's a relatively small set, which is good, because it means that we don't have too much to sift through. Let's slidey that over to the side. Let's have a look at how we're starting Love at First Sting. It's not a long set of instructions, it's 19 instructions. So this might be relatively quick. B says, good here, just got your tea, starting your day. I'm pretty happy. I had a few slip-ups with the camera. My camera setup isn't great. It's just sort of hanging precariously off of something. Which causes me a little stress and anxiety. But other than that, doing really well. Right, what are we doing? We're getting a 2x4 white, a 2x3 white, and a 2x3 blue. Yeah, a 2x3 blue. And we are... Nope, not that one. We're snapping them together. Yeah, I don't think this white shows up well on camera at all, unfortunately. Snap together like that, and then this one on the back. And then, oh god, we're adding a lot of stuff. This is how they've condensed it down to 19 steps. Each step is a pretty big step. Alright, I need 1x6? 1x6. 1x6. 2 of those. That's 1x4. That's 1x6. And then 2 of these little 2x1 inverse slopes. 1 of this, which is the only one of this in the set. It's a 2x1 plate with like a little grid on it. And these bits. These are some of my favourite Lego parts. It doesn't really show the definition off super well. But they're the ones with the stud on the front and like the little step back. That's like one of my favourite Lego parts. That's a weird thing to say, I'm sure. But it is. I like them a lot. Okay. And then we're taking this. And we're sticking these on there with a single dot overlay at the back. On each side. So it's just listing on the stream while playing some BG3. That is very fair. And then... these guys are going on the back here. That. And like that. And then these are going on the front. One there. One here. There we go. And then this is going in the middle. There. Alright, step 3. Oh, we're adding leggies. We need 2 of these. These are the round boys, the same ones that were on our Ankylosaur that I was wondering if they were going to be eyebrows. And then... this. So these are the same little grabby bits. I need 6 of these, so there's 3. 1, 2, 3 more. Right. I'm gonna stick in that on there. The little round one on the front. Just having a hissy fit. Doesn't want to go on. There we go. It's quite incredible how this long after Baldur's Gate 3, there's still so many people playing it. Like I think that's a good sign that, you know, it's really got the stuff to go the mile. Is there's still lots of people playing it, and there's even still lots of people streaming it. Right, and it actually wants these ones to go on at a very slight backwards angle. So stick it on, and then we can wiggle it slightly. We're going to wiggle it all the way back. The other one on the other side, wiggle it back. Hopefully that's symmetrical. And then these ones, because they're on the corner, they go on at quite a crazy angle. I don't think the specific angle is important, probably. So just kind of stick them on how it looks good. Desk says, I kind of just played it for a while, then got distracted with other things. Now with me and Fion streaming it again, you realise I should probably pick up that single player save again. That's fair. I should probably pick up my single player save again, because I haven't actually touched that in a couple of months. Okie dokie, what are we doing? We're getting 2 of these bits that like have a hinge inside it. This is the strangest kind of Lego hinge, is the pre-made part with hinge. 2 of those. And then 4 black studs. 2, 3. That's a phrase that will get me banned from the internet. 4. And 2 white ones. There we go. Right, and what are we doing? We've got to open this up. That on, coming off of this, there, and do the same on the other side. See if I can get to match. Yes, that's about the right amount of open. Whoa, oh, that's not very well. It's not very well attached there, is that? There we go. Boink. So I assume that's going to be the claws, probably. And then these studs are going on the middle ones. I don't know if you can see what is going on here at all. It just kind of looks like black on black, probably. Maybe if I catch the light with it. There we go. And then white studs going on the back. Oh, not if I drop them, they're not. Boink. There we go. That's step 4. Step 5. Ah, so that's the other thing about these little round boys is they are sort of technically Lego dots on each side. They're a really weird part. We're getting 2 of these. So these are little antennae. Actually, this maybe is technically the weirdest Lego hinge, except no one ever uses it as a hinge because I think they all think it would be too weird to use it as a hinge. All right, so these are the eyes. Ooh. This part is just not cooperating. Get you on, see if I can get you to rotate kind of downwards. I think I want it looking kind of downwards. Like that. Then one on the other side. Oh, come on. Come on, you silly thing. Ugh. So get that to look downwards. Maybe that needs to look downwards a bit more. Oh, I broke them off, hang on. Rotate it downwards a bit more. Pop it back on. other one. Also break that one off. Doing well. Oh, these bits are really uncooperative. It's the round bits again. They just don't love me. They have no love in their heart for Dizzy. It seems. Pop that back on. Pop that back on when it's come loose. Where did this come from? That came from behind. That's just broken everything. I'm sure the set will be sturdy at the end, but just the build process, there's lots of times when it's unsturdy in the middle. Oh, and I also need to grab 6 of these parts, which are sort of weird because they don't have any Lego on them. They're just like a gripper and then a bit that gets gripped. Does that show at all? Bit that gets gripped, and then on the other end, gripper. And like they're not Technic axles. They don't fit into that. They're just flexi extenders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a 6th one. There we go. 6. Oop. Oh, stay. 6. Now, Scorpion is, I believe, an 8-legged creature. I think that's 8 legs, not including the pincers. So technically, if we were going to be finicky, we would want an additional leg. But I'm not going to be finicky. I've just broken him again. The connection of this bit is just particularly bad. Notch it down by 3. Click 1, 2, 3. Click 1, 2, 3. There we go. Put this back on. Probably not for the last time. There we go. It looks like a bug. We're going in the right direction. Alright, lots of parts going on today. What are we doing? We need 2 studs. I think these are transparent red studs, because I don't think we have any other transparent studs. So 2 of those. 2 of these parts, which have a single Technic divot in the middle. 1, 2. 2 of these 2x1 blue slopes. 2 of these 2x1 inverse yellow slopes. And 2 of these 1x3 yellow slopes. That's an inverse 1x3 yellow slope. That won't help us. There we go. Alright. One of these legs is a bit more than the others. There we go. And we're popping these. I think I want to add the studs to these first. So put that in there. Like that. And you see, this is a Technic hole, and it also fits a stud. That's another one of the things LEGO's just done to make everything work with everything else in a really clever way. The only thing that's not clever is the awkward ratio of the height of a block to of like this length to this length. Because that's like, it's like 3 to 5 or something. That feels really obnoxious to try and deal with when you're designing something. Okay, these are going on the front. Maybe these are the eyes? I'm really not sure. Scorpions do have lots of eyes. Put those on. Got some blue bits that are holding this stud to that. It's gonna click nicely. No, it's not gonna click nicely. Oh god, the whole thing's come apart again. Little boy. This little boy loves to break. Another one going on there. He just hates being together. He just really does. He takes great offense, apparently. And then this is bridging these two studs at the back here. Boink. And boink. There we go. And these are kind of going on. These are going to start the tail off, I assume. Going on the back there, like that. And that side's come off again. Alright. What are we doing? Oh, this is a... Okay. Sure. Fine. This is a little interesting. But I think this is going to ultimately lead to greater rigidity. We need 2 of these 1x4 blue blocks. And this is, I guess, we're dealing with the number of parts in the set is why the colors are lopsided, probably. B says he's pretty cute so far. He is pretty cute so far. You can't even see like him in real life. He's dead cute in real life. He's only a little cute on camera by comparison. And then I need these 1x1 yellow blocks. Alright. I'm gonna pop that on there. I'm gonna do the same on this to start us off. Like, I'm gonna pull my chair forward. Try not to destroy the camera while I do so. There we go. Because my back's starting to play up, which means I've been bending funny for too long. Alright. Then... we're going like that. Get on there, you. There we go. That. And that. They are sitting together like that, but they're not actually attached to each other in any way. And then they're only attaching to this guy by that one dot there. This is a little bit sketch so far, but they're going to slot into place nicely, I think. And then I assume that there's going to be a part that runs across the top here, probably. And then we'll sort of like nicely join everything here together, hopefully. Or maybe not. Alright. What have we got? We got a 2x2 slope in blue. That's this boy. 2 2x1 blocks in dark blue. And 2 in light blue. 1, 2. Let's shuffle that a little bit so you guys can see the block collection I'm working with. And 1 inverse 2x3 slope. Right. We are going to join these 2 things that we've just put on together using this, so that's good. That's a good start. And then these run along here. And here. Oh, that's what it looks like so far. And more on the back. Boink. Boink. I don't think we've actually added anything that connects these bits on yet properly still, so we've still got to be a bit careful handling him. And this goes on the back. Now got a proper start to the tail. Down. Step 9. 2 of these 1x3s. And 2 inverse 1x2 slopes as well. There we go. Now we're really sculpting the tail up. Go on. Can we straighten you up a little bit? Just a little bit. It's just gone back the other way. Okay, fine. Put that on. Put that on. Can you really just behave? Thank you. I can't get these 4 things to all square up nicely. It's fine. Step 10. What are we doing? Grabbing this plate. 2 1x4 blue plates. And 2 these little guys that have a... That's a ratchet connection on top in place of 1 dot. Okay. Then these are going on the front. That. Oop. Currently he feels like a bee. I know he's completely the wrong colours for a bee, but he currently feels like a bee to hold. Not to hold like, you know what I mean. Shut Lizzie. Alright, and then this on the back ought to straighten those up. There we go, lovely. And then these two need to go with the ratchet bit at the back. Up, 1. Up 2. There we go. Okay, now we're getting started, I think, on the tail. What are we doing? We're getting this. And for now, we're just sort of putting it next to 2 of these blue 2x1s with the ratchet end. That's a ratchet end. They're just sort of sitting nicely next to each other. They're not actually connected at all. Alright, then we're getting 2 of these. Are we getting 2 of these? Yes, that's the last one. And 1 of these. This is another strange hinge that LEGO has. And we're clicking... Hang on. I've got this the wrong way around. I think. Alright, okay, so this is going on here. Like that. And this one's doing the same. Boop. And then they're going onto that. That. And that. And this is going on the back. That's a sharp piece to try and push down on. They don't actually normally come like unhinged like this, I don't think. Has been a while since I've seen one, so maybe I'm wrong. Alright, hang on, is that? Yeah, okay, 12 to 13. So, putting that to the side as well. We're grabbing these 2 1x3 inverse slopes. We're grabbing this boy. This is a great shape of part. Fantastic design. Love that. No reason to love it, I just do. And a black 2x1 plate. And then this is going... Oops, this is going underneath. To... there. This shape, by the way, is really difficult to like put on anything. Because it's got, like, the actual connectors that it's got, actually, I'll take these off so I can show you. The actual connector that it's got is just a 2x2 square at the front. None of this actually connects properly. It just has holes in so that you can put it over other studs if they're there. And yet it takes up so much room because it's got all of this wing stuff going on. That's Dizzy's unsought after LEGO opinions. Okay, and then we're grabbing this little orangey bit, which is normally a beak in this set, but is the stinger today, which is much more cool. Getting a 2x3 slope, and the other part of the hinge. I don't know if I can show you what this looks like well on camera, but it's a funky little shaped bit. The beak is going on the front here. Oh, that clicked like exactly in time with the music. That was great. That didn't. That goes on there, and then does this have a way round? I don't think this has a way round, so I think I can put it on whichever way around I like. It's going on the bottom. It's not going on the bottom there. Hang on. There we go. Don't know if that helps you see what such a weird shape it is, but there we go. That goes on the back there. Alright, and now I'm guessing we're putting it all together. So, oh, this is a weird angle to put things together. We're clicking it in. Oh no, it's not. I'm just being daft. There we go. That clicks in like that. So that it's not a very sturdy connection because this bit is only held on by 2 by 1 along there. That goes on like that. And this is going to ratchet in. Come on, there we go. And then this will hopefully, there we go. That's why I call them ratchet, because they have set steps that they snap to. That looks pretty good from the side. We only got 3 steps left. Alright, what are we doing? We're finding more of these hinge parts. Hingy pot. Hingy pot. There we go. And these are going under our existing hinge parts, I think. Yes, I think that's under the existing hinge part. Once again, I'm trying to show you like black on black. It's a little difficult to see on camera, which I apologise. There we go, snap one in. Snap two in. He's got his little arms. These are quite stiff hinges, these ones. It looks more symmetrical. There we go. Alright, 18. Oh, now we're doing claws. Clever things with claws. Okay. This is although it's quite condensed, this is another really nice set of instructions. The person who made this, I'll actually go find their thing and also put that in the chat. Hang on. I think this might be their only build. No, they've got a few. They've got 3 builds. Which are all built by their 7-year-old son, apparently. This is definitely the best of them. By a considerable margin. Oh, he was 8. The son was 8 when they made this. Anyway, there we go. That's the person who made these instructions. These are really nicely put together instructions. And this is a really nicely put together model for an 8-year-old. I don't think I could have made something this good when I was 8, if I was just designing stuff. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, we got complicated claw things to put together. What do we need? I need 1 blue stud, a left light blue winglet, a corner plate in black, another hinge part. Just the 1, and a right wing in dark blue. And so let's have a look. Getting this upside down like that. Right way up, it's upside down. Putting that on the bottom of this, like that. And then putting the blue winglet on that side. And then the corner piece going on there. And then the stud is going on the top of that corner piece where it sticks out. So we've got a nice snappy motion from the hinge. There we go, I hope that comes across. As to how it's actually connecting on, I'm really not sure. I'll be honest with you. Hang on. Okay, so what's happening is this arm of the hinge is going directly on top of this arm of the hinge, and so it actually mirrors this other hinge that's here. Don't know if that comes across. Okay, so that's snapping on. Oh. Come on. There like that, and makes this kinda, I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of distinctive. You see where the hinge bits are coming out. It kind of looks distinctive. All right. And then currently he's a little lopsided, a bit like our fiddler crab boy that we never ended up making. But we've got to make the other one, and then I think that's the end of the build. Oh my goodness, he's nearly finished. He's nearly a finished scorpion boy. That's exciting. Right, what are we getting? We're getting out hinge. Right blue winglet. Left dark blue winglet. Black corner plate. And one blue stud. We're flipping this over. We've got to make sure to do it the right way around, or the other way around to last time. So this is clicking to the bottom of that. Ah, and we have a first-time chatter from Hexio9. Welcome. How's it going? He is a friendly little guy. Yeah, you are catching us right at the end of having done our second build for today. I'll show you what we started off with. So far, I'll take Clara Oswald off. Hang on. This is our Ankylosaur, which got voted on by chat at the very start, and won a big old tournament of designs that we could possibly have built. He is super cool and awesome, which is why Clara Oswald is here riding him. Apart from this part, he's a little fragile, this guy. He has a few bits that like to come off every so often. We don't hold it against him. So that's what we did for the first kind of 2 hours. And then I had an hour to kill and a spare set. So, the set was first published in 2003. I don't know exactly how old my specific box is, but it is going to be on the order of 20 years old. And it's finally getting built for the first time ever, which I'm sure it's really pleased about, if you'll forgive me anthropomorphizing some Lego for a bit. But yeah, this is literally the last step of building our Scorpion Boy. So I got the thingy on the floor here, we're on this bit. Need to put the winglet on underneath like that. There we go. Then the corner plate goes on there again, and flip it over to plop the stud on the top. That's our second claw. And we do the same thing we did last time. Pop it on top like that, and we have a finished boy. You can pinch, you can sting action. His stinger is perhaps not quite long enough to sting most prey items, but that's fine, he looks cool. I love him. He's so sweet. I guess these are like mandibles then. It's a shame they don't come in a little bit closer. Or maybe those are supposed to be the front legs? I'm gonna double check. I'm pretty sure a scorpion does have 8 legs and pincers. I'm going to pull the thing out, which means you're going to see me catastrophically badly typing. Look up pictures of a scorpion. Oh no, maybe it is 6 legs. Oh no, okay, hang on. This is from Encyclopedia Britannica. Let me see if I can show you this quickly. There we go. Yeah, so you've got 8 legs, but I guess the ones at the front are kind of smaller? Can I show you this and him side by side? Will that work? So yeah, 8 legs if you include this one. The front legs are a little smaller, not perhaps quite as reduced as the models version are, but it's cute. That is gorgeous. I love that. Now, what I don't have probably is enough space to display these properly. I've got like a whole a narrow display cabinet. Not that narrow, obviously, but a narrow display cabinet that is mostly full of Bionicle. And that's not enough space for all of my Lego. I've also taken over most of the top of my chest of drawers with Lego as well. So that's probably where these guys are gonna live. And maybe I will show you the finished thing, like all of them together. I'll have to get rid of like my deodorant and stuff also lives up there. It's not really camera worthy. But this has been a great fun stream. Let's see if I can find another little baggie to put these guys back in, at least until I can go downstairs and get a Ziploc. Oh, we also made this, which is just a ribcage design that comes in the set's main instructions to use up some spare pieces. I can actually probably... We probably could give him googly eyes. A lot of stuff in the set has the googly eyes. I don't really like the googly eyes. I don't know if you can see... Hang on, they look normally sort of like... If I have something to put them on. They normally look like that. Kind of on the front. I think they're just sort of a bit comedy. Don't really like them. It's a set designed for kids, so I understand it. I can't get those things apart now, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to stick all these bits together so that they don't come apart as much as possible, so that they don't get lost. Boop. I'll show you what I'm doing actually. I'm not following any instructions, I'm literally just finding where I can stick bits on and sticking the bit on. Where are they even meant to sit? Well, if I was going to put them on, so this little dome piece has a dot at the top, so I would put them in, I guess, there, but they're not actually far enough apart to do that. So that's probably why it hasn't been done with this lot. But that's fine, because as I say, I don't particularly like it that much. Getting that back in is a chore. Is there enough room for you to go on the other side? There we go. Lovely jubbly. Put a stud in the bottom of you as well. Why not? They kind of look okay like this. I think one of the fish... If I can show you the instruction booklet. The fish has the eyes kind of like that. They don't look so bad when they're on either side of the head like this. This is literally just me like tidying up. there is not interesting content here. Just so everyone's aware. Boop. Fish, yes. I could have done the fish, but all of the different... I said this kind of when I got this little kit out at the halfway point of the stream. All of the builds in these early designer sets, unlike in the 3-in-1 creator sets, they're not made with any like requirement to use most of the pieces. So you half the time you've built something and you feel like, oh, I've got all of this stuff left over. I don't want to have all of this stuff left over. I want to make a full kit. And when I was deciding which things were going to get to go in the poll... this looks really stupid now. When I was deciding what kits were going to go in the poll that I did, one of the criteria was it has to use more than... I ended up about 2/3, and Paytoya, which was one of the finalists, was the lowest at like about 2/3 usage of all the parts. I was like, because I just don't want to have a lot of kit left over, because then it'll feel like a waste. There we go, there's a big old lump. Stick it in a baggie so it don't get lost. Pop it to one side. Don't need the tub anymore. Now we have it. One Ankylosaur and one Scorpion. And that, I think, is where I'm going to leave you for today. So let's see if we can go and find someone to raid. I don't have many high hopes of there being somebody else doing Lego that we could raid, because although there is the Lego tag on Twitch, and there is a Lego building tag on Twitch, I am using both of these. There's actually quite a lot of Lego related tags on Twitch. But they're full of people not doing Lego stuff, which I don't really understand. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, let's go find some other lovely human to pass the love on to. I'll do a cursory check for other people doing Lego building. But yeah, I think I wish there was a Lego category. I think that would be the best thing on Twitch's end, but obviously that like requires them to get off their butts and do something instead of looking at just letting the users do everything. Is there anyone live doing Lego that is actually doing Lego? Oh, there's a few people live doing Lego now. They're actually doing Lego. Are any of them in English? I'm gonna quickly mute Firefox so that y'all don't hear this. Okay, well, there's somebody making a very complicated tech construction, which I think is in German. Yeah, I think it's in German. Other than that, there's people playing Baldur's Gate 3 and Pal World and Fortnite under the Lego tag. When it's somebody doing like one of the Lego games, I can understand. But when it's someone just playing a random game, it's like, this is not what the tagging system is for, you know? And under Lego building, there's even fewer people. Alright, that's fine. Well, Bryony is live. Brian's live playing Fortnite? I guess playing Lego Fortnite, presumably. I'm not really sure what Bryony's up to, but Bryony's lovely wholesome streams, and we've just had some lovely wholesome times with these two. So I'm going to send you over that way. Let me get the raid up and running. Bryony, K-A-Y. There we go. Oh, thank you. They're designed to kind of match my little avatar. Where are you? Avatar down there. And also my emotes and stuff. They're all using like the same coordinated color scheme. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. Thanks to all the people who don't often hang out here. B, it's lovely to see you for the first time. Hexy as well. It's been a great time. Apart from when Cameras was doing camera things. Oh, I just hit the camera as well. That's not good. Right, it's a good time for us to transition away. But yeah, if you are excited to see me do more Lego stuff, let me know. Tell me on Twitter or in chat or something. But also, you can check out my throne at the bottom. I know I've got a throne. But that's where you can get me more Lego to build, because I don't have an infinite supply of Lego to build just on my own. So if you want to see more Lego streams, have a look at that. There might be more IRL streams coming up at some point next month. Won't be a Lego stream, at least not the one I have planned. But might be interesting, might also be just childish, if you don't mind me being childish. That will help. But you can find me on my YouTube channel down in the description. You can find me on Twitter at DisForDemise. My name has been Dizzy. Thank you everyone so much for being here, and I'll see you all next time. Enjoy your raid. Bye!